All right, what's going on? What's going on, people? Okay, so let me go ahead. Trying something new today. I got my headphones on. As you can see, it is nighttime, so like I'm doing this in between running errands to let you guys know my opinion of what's happening with this whole entire situation. So, of course, before we begin, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe. You know, hit the like button, all that good stuff, all the shit that YouTubers would like for you to do. I would like you to do that here. Also leave a comment. So a lot of people have been talking about this whole Eminem shit with the Nick Cannon thing. If you look at any of my old videos with the Eminem beefs, the thing about Eminem is, man, like, yo, the one reason I love Eminem lyrically, but I hate Eminem when it comes to like just the fucking fanboyism, yo. Like, yo, these people really are convinced that Eminem is this higher being that can't be touched and all this other shit. And I'm gonna say the same thing in this video I've been saying in all my other videos. I said this shit in the what video was that? I said this in the Machine Gun Kelly video also. The issue we're running into is you got people thinking Eminem's invincible, and as a result everybody's afraid of him. So here's the thing, man. Eminem is nice as hell when it comes to putting words together. And this is something Joe Button pulled out too. He basically pointed out the same thing. Eminem is a lyrical wordsmith. Like, this dude's nasty when it comes to putting rhymes and words together. But like, yo, his content has never been like super in depth. It's always been like this shit that, you know, he can rhyme witty words and he got some lines here and there and shit, but it's mostly just, I can say this fast. I can connect these rhymes together. I got some decent, some hot metaphors. Fuck decent. I got some hot metaphors and all this other shit. And it's like, the shit is dope, yo. You can't compete with that when it comes to like, you know, him dropping bars. But like, yo, in a battle, battles ain't won by that shit. This is the same shit I've been saying. Like, yo, a lot of people say, I don't personally say this because I listen for a little more than the average listener does. I personally feel like Machine Gun Kelly lost that battle, but it was a lot closer than a lot of people are giving Machine Gun Kelly credit for, because Eminem has never had a real battle in his life. Like, yo, he's battled in the past, but like in terms of wax, the only person that's really brought it to him before Machine Gun, well, actually, you can make an argument for Ja Rule for that one line, but I mean like an all-around whole song. The only person to ever bring it to him like that was Everlast, yo, and this was back in 2000, 2001. So if you know anything about hip-hop and you know the history about that battle and shit, this is the first battle M got in on wax since he blew up or whatever. If you know anything about that battle, you know how that shit went. If you were a hip-hop aficionado or whatever, you know how that battle went. Eminem won the battle, but yo, Everlast brung it to him, bro. He was talking shit about this motherfucker. So you can go back and look it up. It's called Whitey's Revenge. So with this whole shit with Nick Cannon coming back out and talking shit about Eminem, first off, let's get one thing 100% straight. We are 100% aware that Nick Cannon can't beat Eminem in a battle. That's not the point, yo. The point of the matter is Eminem talks a lot of shit, and he's used to people just taking that shit laying down. And it was interesting about a lot of these people posting about that shit. They expect people to take that shit lying down, and not everybody does. I mean, if you got a bully who weighs 200 pounds and he's smacking all the skinny, nerdy kids up, somebody eventually is going to hit him in his fucking head. No, whether or not they win the fight is not the point, but it's about standing up, yo. So, I mean, this hip-hop, yo, a motherfucker call you out, you go back at him. So even if you already battled the motherfucker before, like, this is part 2. He got washed in the first one. Mariah Carey got washed in the first one. And he's probably about to get washed again. But at the end of the day, that ain't what it's about. It's about hip-hop. So this is what I'm going to say. I personally feel like this is an open, like, it was called The Invitation. The first diss track was called The Invitation or some shit like that. I think the second was called Pray For Him or some shit like that. But the first one was The Invitation. Nick Cannon's verse, he said some shit in a verse that was like, yo, is this shit true? But I mean, at the end of the day, let's be real here. Nick Cannon is not going to be able to outbattle Eminem. It's just, he's not good enough. It ain't going to happen. But me personally, I'm a battle rap fan when it comes to motherfuckers standing in front of each other talking shit. Boy, Charlie Clips did his goddamn thing. That shit was hot, all right? Say what the fuck you want. Clips came with it. Hitman Holla was solid. You know, the other cast was solid and shit, but yo, motherfucking Hitman Holla and Charlie Clips were the shining beacons of that battle. So with that said, I feel like Charlie Clips brought that shit, all right? Second time I listened to the second joint. I didn't think the second joint was as hot as the first one. They tried to do the whole back-to-back joint where they got the guys dissing him left and right until he responds. Joe Budden actually did that shit to the max too. He was going after Drake, and of course Drake didn't respond. Them motherfuckers is doing that shit with Eminem now, and it was decent, but it wasn't as high as the first one in my opinion. You know, it wasn't as memorable. So they're trying to bait Eminem into responding, and will respond. But here's what I need to see, yo. We all know Eminem can do the wax battle shit, yo. But yo, get on the live, yo. Battle the motherfucker head up, yo. And motherfucker saying Eminem, it ain't enough money for Eminem. Eminem ain't this, Eminem ain't that. Yo, at the end of the day, bruh, fuck the bullshit. This shit is for the culture. This shit would be very healthy for the culture, for Eminem to jump out there. Everybody's saying he's a GOAT, this and that, this and that. Get in there and defend your crown, man. Stop sitting on the top of the fucking mountain watching everything happen, coming down every once in a while to smack people around and going back up in your hideout. Get down there and defend your fucking title, man. Get in the ring with one of these battle rappers that do that shit like Clips and let that shit pop. Get in there with Lux or Mookie and let that shit pop for real, man. I mean, you come on wilding out. I mean, that's cool and all, but we need to see it really happen, baby. Let that shit go down. I guarantee you Nick Cannon is trying to set this shit up now. The invitation, they trying to get Clips after that boy, man. I think Clips can get with him, honestly. If you look at the Cassidy battle, when he battled Goods, or if you look at the fucking Cannabis Disaster battle, these are dudes who were supposed to be super lyrical, that's unbeatable, but when they get in the ring with these motherfucking battle rappers that's experienced, they get washed. I mean, you can make the example of the exception of Cannabis and Disaster, but of course, Disaster was just outclassed. I'm not sure what happened there, but Disaster got washed. That's a fact. But at the end of the day, man, this is what the people want to see. We want to see Eminem get in that bitch with one of these battle rappers that's really been in there boxing and let them motherfucking hands fly for real. Let that shit go. Let them lyrics go. Explode that shit, man. And let that shit pop for real. Fuck all that. There ain't enough money in it. Ain't nothing in it for Eminem. Fuck that. Do that shit for the culture. If you love the fucking culture, do that shit. You already got the money. Motherfuckers is calling you to go get out there and prove that shit. Go against Lux or Mook or Charlie Clips or something and let it fly. That's the way I see that shit, man. Too much of this hip-hop shit is dominated by money, yo. And I think that's a key problem with hip-hop, yo. Like, this money shit done fucked everything up because don't nobody want to do shit if the money ain't right, yo. His money already good, yo. Let that man get in that ring and rumble with these motherfuckers, man. Shit, yo, that's the way I see that shit. I mean, everybody, you cannot be the GOAT if you don't defend your fucking title, your crown, yo. You can't be the best. You can't, yo. You cannot be the best at hip-hop if you won't even get in the ring and defend that shit. You gotta let somebody else get that shit. Fuck it. Even Jay went at Nas for the crown. Like, come on, man. Let that shit fly, yo. So that's the way I feel about the particular scenario, man. You know, I'm an Eminem fan when it comes to lyrics and shit, but the subject matter has never been that great to me. But I mean, I like hearing words put together, and I like to hear that shit done well. I mean, you know, it is what it is. What you guys think about that shit? Let me know in the comment section. I told a few cats I'll be making this video, so I am. Here it is. Let me know how you guys feel about it. If you could, definitely subscribe, man. Support your dude, man. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I ain't even close yet, so I ain't out here for money. I'm out here running my mouth just to have people hear me. So my shit ain't even monetized, so I can say what the fuck I want, and I ain't got to worry about nobody cutting my shit short. So let me know what y'all think. Meanwhile, I'm going to get back here and finish running my errands. Y'all take it easy. Peace.